Hey everybody, it's your boy the Tatumeister here with a new movie review, The Bikeriders. Yay! So this movie was originally supposed to come out December of 2023, so this is technically a 2023 movie. It came out at a festival last year, but it got pushed back all the way to now, this weekend, so great! Yeah! I don't know, it's technically a 2023 movie, but I'm still going to review it because it came out this weekend publicly to the world. So now everybody can see it in theaters. What's weird is there's only 3 showtimes during the day when we saw it, a Thursday. But there's not many showtimes for it, but it is out publicly and you can go see it now. So here's my review for it. This is the first Jeff Nichols movie I've watched. I don't know much of his filmography, but yeah, I mainly wanted to see it because of the cast. You have a stacked cast. You have Tom Hardy, Norman Reedus. You have Austin Butler as Benny. You have I forgot the girl's name, the wife. She's great with Austin Butler. Who's the other guy? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Michael Shannon. Yeah, you have all these amazing actors in this movie. Like I forgot about Michael Shannon being in it. That was just a nice surprise to see him in the movie. But anyway, so what do I think about the movie overall? Well, I'm going to get into positives and negatives. It's not a super great movie by any but it's not a great movie by any means of the word. I mean, I don't know. How do I rate this thing? Well, how do I review this thing? Well, I'll start out by saying it's really well done, like, to some degree. It's done well, to some degree. Like, the acting is great, the story's pretty good, and it's directed goodly enough to where I'm like, is goodly a word? Well enough, to where I'm like, okay, I can get behind it. It feels like a long movie, it's like 2 hours and something, it's like about 2 hours. It feels really long, considering it's not that long. Like, when I was watching Avatar 2, and that's a 3-hour movie, I didn't feel the length. Like, this one's paced kind of, I guess, what's the word? Slowly? Like, it's just kind of, I don't know. There's not a lot of bike riding going on. Like, for a movie called The Bikeriders, they don't ride the bikes that much in the movie, which I was kind of let down by. I was kind of expecting a movie with them just riding the bikes. And there's scenes where they do that, but they don't do it a lot, which, okay. I don't know. There's also this weird plot line with this, this is getting to the negatives now, with this character called the Kid. I won't really spoil what happens with him, but he's the most annoying character in the movie, and I wish they just cut him out. He's just, his plot line just sucks. Like, honest to God, he is the worst character in this movie, and I wish he wasn't in it. Like, he single-handedly ruins the movie. Like, I just hate him to no end. And I don't know. I'll give the movie this. The biggest positive I can give this movie is Tom Hardy himself as Johnny. The president of the Vandals. That's what the Bikes Club is called. The Vandals. And, yeah, he does a great job. Tom Hardy's always, no matter what movie Tom Hardy is in, he's always doing a great job. Whether it's Venom, whether it's Dark Knight Rises, whether it's Mad Max Fury Road, and this movie. No matter what movie Tom Hardy does, he's always doing a great job. Legend, I can go on all day. Tom Hardy kills it no matter what movie he's in. He's a phenomenal actor. And yes, every scene Tom Hardy, everything he does in this movie is great. He is the biggest positive I can give this movie without fail. And he was outshining the rest of the actors. Now this is where I get into another negative. The other actors don't really do much. Like, Michael Shannon, Norman Reedus, and Austin Butler, while they're given stuff to do, they're not given a lot to do. Especially Michael Shannon and Norman Reedus. Like, Norman Reedus doesn't even come in until like an hour and a half in. Like, he doesn't come in until like way later. Which I'm like, okay, then what is he doing? Like, bruh. I don't know, he wasn't really doing much, which I'm like, why do you even have Norman Reedus in the movie? Like, I don't know, he just wasn't doing much. I just feel like you waste some of the cast members, they don't do much. I'm not saying Austin Butler had nothing to do, I'm not saying Benny was a completely useless character or anything, but like, his story felt separate from Johnny a little bit, like, his story, I'll admit, the story, what am I trying to say? The scenes he has with his wife, what Benny has with his wife, are really good. Like, him and the wife actress, the scenes they have together are very emotional, and I felt those moments. Those were really well done. But it's just everything else, like the scenes with the kid, the Hispanic kid, scenes with, you know, them just, there's just certain scenes and plot, I'm trying not to spoil stuff, there's certain scenes and plot elements I would have fixed, and that's really the main problem is the writing. Like, the writing is the main issue. If the writing was better, and that's my problem with a lot of movies, is the writing, but the writing really needed fixed. Like, Jeff Nichols' script for this, and story for this, I just didn't vibe with a lot. I mean, there's movies that I feel like this year and last year that just did it better. You know, nothing about this movie blew my mind or anything. Like, I didn't hate it for the majority, but I wasn't like, okay, like, I wasn't like, wow, I'm like having a great ass time watching this movie or anything. I just kind of like, by the end, I'm just like, alright, it's over. You know, I didn't feel anything at the beginning. I didn't really feel anything towards the end. It just kind of came and went. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but I'm not saying it's like super great either. Like I said, it has some really good moments here and there with the emotional scenes with Benny and his wife, with Johnny. Johnny is particularly the best character in this movie. Like, Tom Hardy's Johnny is freaking great. Like, his character is great. I wouldn't have changed a single thing with him. Now, I won't go spoil what happens to him at the end. I don't like how they ended his character, but for the majority of the movie, Tom Hardy does a great job playing Johnny. And yeah, he's great in the movie. But that doesn't mean the movie's great just because one character is great. I mean, okay, what would he freaking do? One character's great, it doesn't mean the whole movie's great. I don't know. I mean, you could have a great character in an okay movie and it'd still be okay. I don't know. Like I said, the movie has its good moments. But as an overall package, I just wanted more, I guess. There's not a lot of bike riding scenes. The plot elements are weird. It's paced kind of slow. It's very slowly for a movie called Bikeriders. I don't know. I just wanted more bike riding stuff. Like, I wanted more cool action scenes and bike riding stuff. It's not exactly the movie I expected. I guess that's just my main problem. The movie's not exactly what I expected it to be. And maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just nitpicking and being overly critical because it's not what I wanted. But I don't know. I'm probably never going to watch the movie again, honestly. That doesn't mean it was terrible. I like some elements, and they were good elements. But I just would have preferred more, I guess. Overall, I'm going to give this a 6.6 out of 10. I mean, yeah, that's what I give it. I don't think it's bad by any stretch of the word, but it's not a movie I'm going to revisit. I mean, yeah. Like I said, Tom Hardy himself does a great job. He's the main draw of this movie. If you want some Tom Hardy great acting, then you're going to get it here. He's great. I just wish they used Jeff Nichols used the other cast members. I just don't know if Jeff Nichols' style is for me. I'll admit this is better than Civil War. Obviously, Civil War was just a big waste of time. This didn't feel like a waste of time per se, but it just feels like there's just certain things that could have been tweaked, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's certain things that could have been tweaked, you know what I mean? I don't know. Again, I didn't hate it by any stretch of the word, but it's not a movie I'm going to revisit anytime soon. I just was kind of like, okay. It came and it went. You know, Bikeriders was a slow ride, and, you know, I was in for the ride. You know, I don't know. I didn't hate it by any stretch of the word, but it's fair enough. It's an okay time, you know? I don't know. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Alright, so that's my review on the Bikeriders. Tatum Ice is signing out.